Kinesis is. And then if you get stuck in any of those, there's going to be a shadow off potential for this team is going to be very hard for Nigma to deal with, even with the Abaddon.
And Weehaw just securing the range creep there with the Astral. Gets a couple bonus. Oh, he got 3 there too, as Armel misses the deny. Very nice.
Yeah, what
he
is
will
it about?
finally cash in.
Oh, Shadow Fiend up top. Sorry. Gonna get chased down. That's your first blood for Mind Control. March probably gonna fall as well. Kuro gonna take credit for that one. 2 kills up top for Nigma as they strike first.
There's no counterplay. Like, you get to silence them, do much damage, and keep right-clicking them. It's not like Astral where they just kind of like sit in there before eventually taking some damage. Plus, then on top of the silence, you have the Illusory Orb, which obviously is much longer range. So
I see. And down bottom, that was a nice setup on the KP. I don't know if you caught that, but GH tossed him into the tower, and that's what made the whole thing possible. So they can square up. Top
Puck
lane
usually gets to decide when the trading ends too, right?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the big thing.
Mind Control. Well, it's getting pretty low, but now they turn on to March, and the turnaround is just too much between the Aphotic Shield and the Frost Shield. Mind Control's pretty beefy. Gabby now surrounded. Mind Control trying to bait him a little bit and gets caught by the Rays. That's a kill for Gabby. Courier coming in. Gabby falls. Will the Courier die? Kuro, he's trying to chase it, but he's just too slow. 2 movement speed disadvantage, so not going to be able to close the gap.
Yeah. No additional damage going to be coming out there. Doesn't throw him over to Miracle or anything.
So far, this Abaddon lane seems to be working out quite well for Nigma. The chase down onto Gabby. He just came back to lane. We forced a salve already. There's a Sinister Gaze onto March, and they've got plenty of damage. Mind Control's right clicks more than enough.
Yeah, there's also that.
It's Avenge, though. I'm not of all the sacrificial heroes, I'm not particularly worried about it, though. We'll see up top again. Nice. Initiation onto Gabby. Will they turn onto March? They're actually going to be able to finish off the Shadow Fiend this time. It looks like Stick Charge is not enough, and now they focus on the Vengeful Spirit. Does have another stun. Looking for the kill on Mind Control, but can't find it either. Another tough break. 8-1 now. Oh, yeah, they grab KP. That's it. Just a quick combo.
With the big dives, but Armel makes the rotation to try and get something here. It's a level 5 Ember. It's tempting. He's going for it.
Pops the coil. Trying not to break the leash, but he does, and that ends up being an easy one for Armel. Plenty of damage. Shadow Fiend and Puck still getting great farm. Engagement onto Mind Control. That's a borrowed time. Tim's also making the rotation. It's a level 5 Lich, so they can clump up all they want. Right-click him down. Sinister Gaze. Well, now gets a counter kill onto March. GH making the rotation as well. A 1-for-1.
Oh, they got coil.
Nice toss back from GH. Armel drops it. GH definitely going to be done for.
Oh no, Mind Control, why'd you come back in?
Still 35 seconds. TP coming. And they'll probably just let this one go. Kuro back in the fray. Not even close to level 6.
Armel definitely wants to dive this. He wants to get shielded by Tibbs. They want to dive this guy because he's got no ulti.
That Lich just evaporated. Nice raise combo as they commit onto Mind Control. Silenced under the tower. No ulti to save him. And it is TNC that strike right back. Big combos in the top lane, and they will reclaim that net worth favor.
Outpost, and if KP hurries with this, but that's why they're glyphing. They're glyphing that bottom wave so that Miracle has space to get that outpost. As March does fall again in the river.
Distracts him in the mid. Angles. Speaking of angles, down bottom, Nigma wants KP, and they found it. A Chain Frost going to follow him up in the air as it bounces around and secures the kill. KP takes a tumble, but now the swap, looking for a setup. March.
Oh, he's spicy. He's fast. He's zooming.
He's a zoomer. Right, he's got the coil. Does connect only on the Lich. Big damage on the Tiny. Frost Shield might be enough. Sinister Gaze. Armel gets comboed down. No, he doesn't. He lives. They do get the kill on GH, though. The stolen Aphotic Shield, keeping Armel alive. Miracle wants to burn him down. Can't quite get it. The hop. The jaunt, it's there. Armel lives. They kill Kuro on the back line. Now OD's here, and the banish should finish him off, but not enough to save Miracle. Mind Control. Might have to use that borrowed time. Stun onto the OD. Gabby hits the ult. There's the disable. They get Weehaw, and it's a disaster for Nigma. That puck was just way too sticky. I actually thought they comboed him down at first, but he got off the phase shift, and that reset the entire fight.
That swap into Requiem for the Fear was sick. That was so cool. Now, another long jump for Miracle here. He wants revenge.
Wow, they're going to go deep. They're going to grab March, but Gabby and Tims are here. Potentially scary for Nigma.
That was the panic ult. Didn't get. If he went mid, that would have been way better. But he can just TPM. Sure.
Coil mid. They toss March in. GH is here. It's a big reaction at Nigma. They will get the kill onto March. And that's it.
Essence ring, and then when your max health goes away, you'll still be fully healed, not just percentage healed, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
But yeah,
so it's better than Soul Ring by a lot.
Yeah.
Borrowed time. Again, Mind Control gets the reset. Looking to wait things out, but reinforcements are here. Just Kuroki for now, but their whole team is on the way. Another swap. They're just going to bring down Mind Control. Shane Frost jumps into the neutrals. However, still enough bounces onto March that sets it up for the kill. And GH will get credit for that. 1 for 1.
Here too. Plus, Miracle is closing in on the Maelstrom. They will grab another kill onto Kuro, but much like those kills earlier onto March, they don't matter that much.
And now Armel's going to go down for it, so certainly not worth that trade. They're going to need to take a pretty good fight soon. Tier 1 mid in deny range now. Mind Control stays committed to the cause, though does get denied by KP. Borrowed time into Telekinesis. Pit of Malice. Mind Control going to be in some trouble here.
Oh, that stolen Chain Frost. God, these Astrals are so annoying.
KP still in the front lines. Down low and evaporated. That's the hammer from Wii, and now the real fight begins. They jump in onto March. Nigma get 2. TNC back up. They need a reset. 19 to 12, 20 minutes.
Low risk thing, like, oh, we'll just poke and maybe we'll catch him and draw him back, but you're not respecting the fact that Ember can force you into this fight, and OD can force you into an engagement by astraling you.
No way. Miracle lives in the mid lane. GH, is he going to go for it? 1,500 HP. They know. TNC jump out of the pit. There's no coil for another 20 seconds. This is risky, but they make it happen. A great intimidation play from Armel as Gabby finishes it off. Aegis in the hands of that Shadow Fiend. Looks good. Now maybe March.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, got some friends nearby. Swap onto Mind Control.
Not the hero.
The target they really want to go on. The banish onto March, still on the run. The stolen Aphotic Shield help keeping him alive. Chain Frost only takes 1 bounce. They don't get the toss in time. No, it's still going. Okay, it's good damage from the Lich, but now Coil on 3 from Armel. They need some follow-up damage. They've lost March. Now the ulti from Shadow Fiend breaking up the fight. Mind Control still has the borrowed time. And there it is. That's his reset. It's only a dead March. TNC do a lot of damage, but they can't actually find the kills.
They tried to do like the coil snap using the fear, but just did not quite work out there. And that Chain Frost was brutal. It went back up the high ground and side of TNC. It's just everything's ugly and awkward because MC's just in the way.
Yep. And Armel, great positioning from GH, kind of predicts where the puck might go. Gets off another phase shift. Blink is there just in time, but it's still not enough. Miracle gets him.
Oh, mid lane.
They're going to find Gabby, and no way to save him. That's the Aegis down. TP reactions, though. Weeha's BKB, a couple of seconds left. Fear, Gabby about to go down again. Can't get off the ulti. Now March getting chased down by Miracle. Remnant comes down. How far do they want to dive? Another Astral. Should set up onto this Venge.
Don't worry, one more is still there. If you want some more in.
Wow, even a Chain Frost. Okay, that definitely secures it.
This Agnes is insane.
Might get initiated on here. That is a Radiant Sentry Ward. Dire don't have vision right now. Coil on 2. They pop Kuro to start the fight. There's the BKB on Gabby. Defensive Astrals. Sets it up. Abaddon takes a lot of damage, as does the Tiny. The Pit of Malice, they just can't get out. It's too sticky.
He still has ulti.
Defensive Astral again gets a reset. Weeha with the BKB. He wants to go in to drop the hammer. They do find 1 in Tim's. Make it 2 now as March goes down, but Weeha only killing supports. Still able to break this fight up enough that TNC have to retreat. Dark Rift gets used, and TNC just head back to the high ground. Buyback from Kuro, so it was a 1 for 2. Left, but could be a great time to find a fight. Armel jumps in, forces the BKB, but there's the combo. And do they have the damage, though? They don't. They can't kill him. Chain Frost now going to bounce around. Nigma reset this fight, and now KP makes the call. We're getting out. Dark Rift, gather round. It's a great save.
Yeah, but the other 2 got left behind.
Tim's TP, he makes it. Okay, they make it out. Now TNC get the reset. They go back the other way onto GH. Pit of Malice. There's a Yule Scepter. War of attrition right now as Nigma looking for the wraparound. Here comes Weehaw. BKB drops a hammer, gets the kill on Gabby. Now brings down March. 2 on the sideline as Armel jumps in. Trying to clear up these creeps, but can't quite get it. Tims gets tossed in, and now he's going to be in trouble. 3 down for TNC.
Middle tower is under attack.
Is that a Rubik stolen Sandy's there?
I think so.
I have no idea why they tried to re-engage.
Both of them have buybacks. Everyone except March. Parakeet on the ground. Let's see if it comes into play. Bit of Malice again. And tier 3 up top goes down. Probably not going to commit for the barracks on this push, but now a 10k net worth favor. Oil with a Shadow Fiend Fear. If they can get 2 or 3 tether snaps in a fight, they might have the damage. Bounty Rune gets picked up by KP. Mind Control still has the ultimate. Such a tough target to lock down. Does walk into the pit. Tether, toss. Oh, they can't get there in time. It was a cheeky little play, though. They might still get the setup onto GH. Another good Astral. Another Yules. They've got so many ways to counter-initiate on Nigma. GH is still alive. Now the Hex comes out, and Shadow Fiend's in big trouble. Weehaw not able to finish him off thanks to the BKB on Gabby. But still, huge damage as now March will be left behind. BKB used by Miracle. Their Astral setup. TNC haven't abandoned yet. Still lingering nearby. 25 seconds on the coil. March gets pulled back in with a Sinister Gaze, but Kuro in pretty deep. Another Astral save. Might still be able to get off this Chain Frost. Kuro drops it. Out comes the hammer as well. 3 down on the side of TNC, and it's all Nigma all day as they grab another. Armel down. They've all got buybacks. Really seem to favor Nigma, especially now that the OD has Scythe and Mindbreaker. They can just jump in and explode on somebody to initiate.
Yeah, some great team play, though. Abba's pretty sick, though.
He is, yeah, but he needs somebody to back him up.
Well, look at this guy.
Yeah?
Does he?
Well, I thought so. He just gets a ranged barracks. It's cute. Talent. He is scary. Oh.
Guy's crazy.
His team is kind of nearby. They're starting to rally. There is no puck right now. Armel does not have a TP. This is a 4v5 for the next 15 seconds until he makes it back to the base. There's the glyph. Backdoor protection still hasn't kicked in. See how much damage they can get in onto this melee barracks. Miracle still with about a third duration left on that double damage, and there's the back door. Creeps very close, though, and it's already gone.
Oh, it's not the back door, my friend. It's the repair kit.
Oh, you're right.
Bam,
it was
bam,
the repair kit.
They did pretty well there. Get another one on there. Repair.
They need more, though. They lose the barracks up top. A fight budding as Armel dies. No buyback available. Nigma one step closer to finding a victory in Game 2, taking us to a decider for this best of 3.
Finish the Lincolns instead, I guess. Well, I don't know. That's bold.
I mean, this is rough. They're kind of just watching their structures fall. Puck is 1,400 gold short for the buyback. It's not a cooldown issue.
Rubik has the Aghanims, though, and he's still Astral, which is really nice. So Tims has all of these Astral charges.
Too bad you can't Astral your buildings.
Got him. All right. The Aghanims gone. They're fighting.
Weehaw with a BKB. He'll live through the damage. March goes down. Buyback there, but the structures will not survive. Still 45 seconds on the puck.
They're just chilling. I said Aghanims. I meant the Aegis. They tried to capitalize on it, but he got the BKB off on Weehaw, so they tried to time the Aegis with the swap Requiem. Oh, man. Tim's gone.
He's still available as well. Tim's gets deleted. March going to die back. They just can't find any kills. TNC are reasonably survivable, but they just don't have the damage anymore. And look at this. Nigma not even going to back up. They know that the Venge can't buy back, and at this point, if Puck had a buyback, he would have used it, so they're just going to focus on this Tier 3. Mind Control says, guys, I've got borrowed time. I've got cheese. We don't need to back up. I got a full reset here. And there's Tim's again. Down he goes. Die back on the Rubik. Just one by one. TNC falling apart. Busting at the seams as now Armel's back. But it's a 5v3. Even if he gets the coil of his life,
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I don't think they've got it here, Trent.
No, pretty similar feeling game. I would say the last game is a little bit more explosive for TNC, where they got like that one big team right in the mid that just like put them way ahead. I guess maybe we shouldn't say it's completely over, but
down pretty low. Gabby makes it back. BKB from Wee. See ya, Armel. And that's the GG call. 39-14. Nigma take game number 2. And we're moving to a game 3 decider for this opening series.
Two fairly one-sided games here. This one maybe a little bit closer, or at least it lasted longer until